lawnmowers. I ain't doing nothing but cooling and studying. We're looking at a couple of things down here. I'll see that. The Constitution of the United States. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide. Okay, let's get the beat up glasses so I can see. Excuse my glasses, I had to put them together, you know. But anyway, let's look at this. Adapted with permission from the United States Code, anointed Constitution of the United States, anointed West Publishing Code. In May 1785, a committee of Congress made a report recommending an alteration in the Articles of Confederation, but no action was taken on it, and it was left to the state legislators to proceed in the matter. In January of 1786, the legislature of Virginia passed a resolution providing for the appointment of 5 commissioners who or any 3 of them should meet such commissioners as might be appointed in the other states of the Union at a time and a place to be agreed upon, to take into consideration the trade of the United States, to consider how far a uniform system and their commercial regulations may be necessary to their common interests and their paramount harmony, and to report to the several states such an act relative to this great object as, when ratified by them, will enable the United States and Congress effectively to provide for the same. The Virginia Commissioners, after some correspondence, fixed the first Monday in September as the time in the city of Annapolis as the place for the meeting, but only 4 other states were represented: viz., Delaware, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. The commissioners appointed by Massachusetts to New Hampshire, North Carolina, and Rhode Island failed to attend under the circumstances of so partial a representation. The commissioners agreed upon a report drawn by Mr. Hamilton of New York, representing their unanimous conviction that it might essentially tend to advance the interests of the Union if the states by which they were respectively delegated would accord and use their endeavors to procure the concurrence of other states in the appointment of commissioners to meet at Philadelphia on the second Monday of May following, to take into consideration the situation of the United States, to devise such further provisions as should appear to them necessary to render the Constitution of the federal government adequate to the exigencies of the Union, and to report such act for that purpose to the United States and Congress, assembled as when agreed to by them and afterwards confirmed by the legislature of every state, would effectively provide for the same. Now, they said right here, appointment of commissioners to meet at Philadelphia on the second Monday of May following, to take into consideration the situation of the United States, to devise such further provisions as should appear to them necessary to render the Constitution of the federal government adequate to the exigencies of the Union. So exigencies, let's see what exigencies of the Union is. Let's look that up. See, can I find it here? And this right here. Let's see. See, can we find it? Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Because this right here is like really necessary, see, so we can understand the context of things and know what we're talking about, you know? All right. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Exegesis. Let me see if I can find that in this book here. So we're looking back here. Bear with me, y'all. I need to look up some stuff. All right. Exigency of a bond that which the bond demands or exacts, i.e. the act, performance, or event upon which it is conditioned. So, that's what it means, y'all. Exigencies of the Union. And to report such an act for that purpose of the United States and Congress assembled as when agreed to them by them and afterwards confirmed by the legislature of every state would effectively provide for the same. Congress on the 21st of February 1787 adopted a resolution in favor of a convention and the legislators of those states, which had not already done so, with the exception of Rhode Island, promptly appointed delegates on the 25th of May. 7 states having convened, George Washington of Virginia was unanimously elected president and considered of the purpose Constitution was commenced. So, let me just have to, get that in. You see what I'm saying? We get that in. Now, it's a lot of things that these people like to tell you, you know what I mean? But you got to look it up for yourself and read it, understand it, comprehend it. You know what I mean? But they don't tell you that the first president was Moorish. You know what I mean? They don't tell you that America is Egypt. Yeah. I don't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Moorish is deeper than this. That's why you have to study. And you have to really get an understanding of this Constitution because the United States adopted this Constitution. So what do you do when you adopt something? What do you do when you adopt something? Just like I go adopt some kids. You know what I mean? So that means when I adopt them children, you see what I'm saying? I have to make sure I take care of them and do what's necessary for those children. I can't just adopt the children and, don't take care of them. I can do that. You know what I mean? Just like the United States did. But see, we have to understand and understand that the enforcers of the Constitution is you. Okay? So you have to be more competent to the Constitution and understand what those guidelines are. See what I'm saying? Because Father God, Allah, governs all law. You understand? So what I mean by that is the Constitution is for the people. Okay? The people that's willing to enforce that said Constitution. Okay? Let's get that understood. A lot of people want to go around and do all this folly, but don't want to study. You know what I mean? But it's all good, though, because I'm going to do me. You know what I mean? But with that note, Islam and peace To all my Moors that's studious to this and that's honorable and noble. It's not with the folly. What I mean? It's not misleading the people. See what I'm saying? Thinking that these people running around here that they a color or something, which means stained. You know what I mean? Or you got people running around here thinking that they African American, which is still a misnomer. You know what I mean? That been coined by Reverend Jesse Jackson himself. You know, with these so-called black leaders. I never appointed these guys. I never elected these guys to represent my community and my people. Never did that. So I don't understand why, you see what I'm saying, people run around, you know, grasping these sellouts. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that's running around here masquerading and facading. You know? So, with my Moorish paradigm, I'm being true and I'm sticking to it. Because nationality is the order of the day. I am going to join the affairs of men, which I'm already doing. Nationality is a state of mind. And mind manifests. Okay? So if you're not manifesting something that's going to get you out of the turmoil that you are in, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, a lot of things can be said. A lot of people can be like, oh, here go this Islamic dude. But one thing about me, yo, I'm not Islamic to that fact. It's all about spiritual. See what I'm saying? It's all about truth, love, peace, freedom, and justice. I give all honors to the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali, that came forth and put this stuff down 100 years ago. I want to ask one question. Why are we still stagnant? Why? Why are we still stagnant, yo? Why? That's the question. So I don't want to talk y'all to death, I'm going to go back to studying Islam.